Hello, my animazing nerds, and welcome to another Wattpad reading. It's been around 2 months since I've done one of these, and the one I'm doing is called Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. The unknown, oh, hold on, it says down here. This is called Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, The Unknown Hero. Now then, this is one of, this is a Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. If you don't know what that is, basic summary. It's basically a spin-off Pokemon series of dungeon crawlers where you're a human and you've been turned into a Pokemon, and you've been sent to the Pokemon world. And it also has a giant big story that I am not even going to get into. First, let's just read the description of the story. Catherine had never thought that she, a simple human girl, dragged into a series of unfortunate events, finally finding out that she's the hero in Arceus' prophecy. And it was no wonder that an evil force is after her, planning to finish her off, either physically or mentally. Jesus Christ. In order to stop the prophecy from coming true, or either, sorry about that, kill off the power that has been residing inside her all along. With the world jeopardized in peril, will she ever resolve the conflict that had been a great burden to her shoulders? Probably not. I'm kidding. Well, we don't know that yet, since it's, this person hasn't updated this since May 25th of 2022. So, they're still probably, still going. But I digress. First off, I'm pretty sure, the person the guy actually drew this. And, honestly, this is some pretty dang good art. If I'm being honest here, the Jolteon, Leafeon, and, Glaceon kind of remind me of the style of the Evolution Squad, and I actually love that series. Go to the playlist and the video, go to the channel, find the playlist, watch it. Sorry, that was my phone. Let me check it out. Let me just, I need to check my phone. Okay, we're good. First off, we've got introduction. This story is only posted in Wattpad. This is most likely stolen if you're reading this on any other site. Well, luckily for you, I'm not on any other site. I'm on Wattpad, so this ain't stolen. Hey, Wattpadians. Really? Sorry for the delay. Anyway, let's start. I'm so dang excited for this. So anyways, Sapphire Trainer at your service. This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in my own version. In my own words. So to make it a little different, I added romance, which is kind of weird, but it was definitely worth it. I'd definitely like to thank you for choosing to read this book. Yeah, this is definitely the 100th book I wrote, and the first book I published online. To be honest, this book started off as a comic series on paper, but I realized that it was hard to make it deeper since I was more sincere on writing it this way. And even better, so please report me for any errors you found in the book, and please don't forget to vote and write in the comments. Let's get ready. Alright. I wonder. Chapter 1, Skyfall. Contains a giant reference to some PMD series. But don't worry, I'll get the chapters going with originality. Catherine's point of view. Ugh. Those are the only sounds I heard. Darkness was the only thing around me. For my eyes were obviously closed, and it seemed that I was in a place of nothingness, like it was something out there from a dream. My side was throbbing, and it was really quiet. You could hear my own heartbeat. Wait, where am I? I snapped my eyes open, only to find out I was in a place full of swirling colors, like some places that I have read from fairy tales. Irazai. Sure. Are you sure this wimpy human can subdue our problems in that world? Akale. Also, to Sapphire Trainer, I'm sorry if I butcher some of these names. Didn't you remember how Arceus chose her to be our savior? She must be something that no one is. A special person. That's how Arceus has chosen his heroes. And back in our previous years, don't you? Who are they? Who are they talking about? Fine. Let's see what she's made of. Something furry. He caught my attention. A tail? Gaping. I found out it belonged to me? How stupid of her to it's like that. See? She's no good. What in the name of Arceus? What in the name of Arceus? I'm Eevee? Arceus, I'm so small and... Stop it already! Keep it together, Kate! I screamed... Hold on. Stop it! Keep it together, Kate! I screamed inside my head. Kate. I scolded myself. Don't be such a scaredy catter. Fox. Whatever I am. This is all just a dream. It's all just a stupid, crazy dream. Just then, a black mist appeared in front of me. A shadow in the shape of a Darkrai appeared right before me, walking its gaze at me. It gave a malicious smirk, and it headed straight at me. Okay, first off, if we, just have a look on what Darkrai looks like. Does this guy even have a mouth to, like, smirk with? Listen, Sapphire Trainer, I'm not saying that you can't just have him smirk a little, but like with what mouth? Okay, I'm getting off track. Someday, I'll face you, and I have no choice but to kill you, little hero. It cackled. I was so scared and surprised that a loud, pitiful squeal came from my mouth. Muzzle. Poof! Huh? It disappeared? How did he... I told you, she's no use. Akale! You're scaring the child. Stop all this nonsense and straighten up. I've never thought you'd lose your temper, Pinkie Pie. I'll be going. These voices. Did I mention it was just annoying? Never mind. All I needed is to get out from this strange place. Wait, isn't this just a dream? Okay. I pinched myself and opened my eyes. Nothing happened. It's not working? No way! No, definitely not dreaming. I sighed. Crap, how can I find a way out? Blub, blub, blub. I'm sinking? Blub, blub, blub. Then all I can see is darkness. Water everywhere. Until a dark hole swallowed me whole. And fell on the sky? Gah! Blake's point of view. Give it back! Still too short, huh? A Tyrogue grinned. His growlith sidekick beside him had the same evil grin on his face. Give me back my treasure bag, Devin, or I'm gonna do what? Wipe us out with your partner? Don't forget, he's already dead in that attack. No, he's not dead, I stammered. Oh, 1,000 Poké. Nice catch. I sobbed as Devin the Tyrogue took my Poké from me. Sorry, this chapter was kind of short. Let's get to the next chapter. Also, I'm not gonna read the entire thing in one video. Hold on. I'll probably do maybe like 3 or let me check actually how many chapters there are real quick. This will be quick, I promise. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Now, 51 divided evenly. Now, 51 divided evenly. Oh, I can divide by 3. Divided by 3 is 17. So, tell you what, I'll do 3 chapters per video. Actually, wait. You know what? I'm not going to count the introduction, so I'm going to do 5 chapters per video. So that makes 50. Okay, so glad we got that taken care of. Anyways, so we got through Skyfall. And the next chapters after this are First Meet, Bullies, The Battle, and How's That? First up, after Skyfall, is First Meet. Sorry if this was tedious. Blake's point of view. I strode. I'm never gonna try. Enter the thorny mess which I made for a fence. Seriously, that's all I could do. I dove into the hidden hole. hole, which serves as my welcoming entrance. A ray of light got into my eyes, and I had to look down to avoid being blinded. I could hear Kia! I could hear a voice. Am I going nuts or something? Kia! The voice kept bugging me on the head. Stop it. It spooks. I muttered, thinking some ghost-type Pokemon was playing pranks on me. Kia! I looked up the sky and wham! Something heavy and furry fell on me, knocking me out cold. Catherine's point of view. Damn it, better precision. I rolled out on the dirty mass with a bruised head and a few bumps. Ow, I muttered. I looked up to see a fainted Charmander. He was twice my size. Oh, I'm so sorry, I screamed. And I ran in little circles. What do I do? What do I do? Crap, I must have landed on him when I fell from the sky. Luckily, there was a house nearby, so I could give it a shot and help him. I woke up, and when a loud groan interrupted the awkward silence. Where am I? He gasped when he saw me. You. The Charmander stuttered. You're that girl who fell out of the sky. He can talk? Wow, this is amazing. Well, the Charmander demanded. Answer me. Tough guy. Well, it's kinda hard to explain. And am I stammering? And where did you come from? Uh-oh. Should I? No, I can't lie. I don't want to be a liar like most of those people. Maybe I should tell him. Or not. Fine, I'll tell him right now. I came from another world. And I'm a human. Silence. It was so quiet you could hear a leaf drop. Did you say you're a human? Well, I... Why are you laughing? You're no human. Stop it! You're laughing like an idiot! I growled. I'm telling the truth! Truth, huh? The Charmander stopped laughing and entered a staring contest with me. Sorry, I said inside my head. You can't beat me in this competition of stares. The Charmander broke eye contact and said, Anyway, I'm Blake. As you can see, I'm all alone here, in this house of mine. Alone? I'm Catherine, I said, extending a paw for him to shake. But you can call me Kate. We shook paws and plastered smiles. Okay, first off, Charmander's hands would more likely be known as claws. Well, wouldn't be technically paws, technically. It's getting late. Do you have any place to stay? He asked. I mean, considering that she fell from the sky, Late? Arceus, how could I forget? I need a place to sleep. A place to call home. And you can stay in my place. Blake broke into my thoughts as if he read my mind. What? But we just met. And maybe it's too much. I stuttered and he cut me off. Come on, you can trust me. Don't worry, I'm not a creep or anything.
Fine.
Oh, and one more thing.
What is it?
You can't just tell everyone you were a human. What if you get mugged or worse?
An unreadable expression was on his face. Is that... It's not that I can tell. They'll think I'm crazy. I don't want any rumors to be spread about me. Blake chuckled and said,
Welcome to the world of Pokémon.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry I wasn't able to update the last 2 days. Don't worry, I'll be able to pull this off in no time. And I'm going to make the chapters last a little longer. I'm not sure if I should be reading these ones, but I just feel compelled to. Okay, next chapter, everybody. Bullies.
Catherine's point of view. I was in the middle of a dream. It wasn't blurry or fuzzy, as if it was reality, and Eevee and a Charmander were battling a giant Nidoking. Its abnormal red eyes, fuming even more each hit. That was awesome, Blake! Blake? Way to go, Philip! Philip? The Eevee, who was called Philip, used a Shadow Ball attack and fired it at the Nidoking, while Blake fired the flamethrower at the Shadow Ball's direction, giving it a boost. The attack exploded right before their eyes. That was fine! Philip exclaimed. Looks like they weren't fighting for the sake of the place. They were fighting to have fun. Just then, the Nidoking lunged at Philip and lashed him with his powerful tail, sending him flying towards the cliff edge. Philip! Blake cried out. I watched in horror as the little guy rolled down on a pile of rocks on the bottom, hitting his head, causing a really bad injury. I winced at the horrible scene. Somehow, I wanted to wake up from this stupid dream. Just then, I saw an Espeon Riolu hanging on near the place where Philip fell. Hey, son, the Riolu talked to the Espeon. Did you hear something? Let me think about it. Son, the Espeon replied, his red-purple pearl eye glowing from him using future sight. Over there! The Riolu exclaimed, pointing at a cluster of rocks. Someone here? Careful, Lance. What? Shivering, Lance the Riolu pointed his paw at Philip, whose head is covered in crimson.
Yeah, so he's bleeding, right?
He isn't moving. Lance whispered. What should we do? Should we bury him? Wait, Son whispered, checking Philip's pulse. Philip groaned. Where am I? He rasped. Son turned to Lance and said, He's still alive. We should bring him to the center. Kate? I felt someone tap my shoulder. Kate! Back to reality. I snapped my eyes open, only to see a fire lizard sweating uncontrollably. Can you go with me to the nearby town? Shh. Can you? Sure, why not?
Nothing.
He stuttered. Shall we? I padded along with him. Did you groom your fur yet? Huh? Did you mean... Just kidding. Blake snickered. Annoyed, I elbowed him, causing him to say, Ow! I did not like to be deceived or tricked like that. We laughed, cracking jokes along the way. By the way, I was thinking of joining the rescue team guild in the Hall of Guilds. Care to join? Of course! RCS, I'm a big fan of adventure. Joining the rescue guild will be a piece of cake. I'm glad how we went from I do not know what it's like to be in this world to just time skipping. But we got a problem. What? We kinda need a team of 3 or more Pokemon. What? No way! Late Dud. Welcome to Clearwater Town. Wow! Pretty nice, right? He asked. I glared at him. Nice, nice. This is beautiful. I beamed. Blake smiled. The town had a few houses on it, of course, and stores. I have no idea Pokemon could build that awesome. We came here to build a team, right? We came here to build a team, right? I asked. Blake stared at me for a few seconds, surprised. You knew? Don't state. It was obvious, I said. Sly fox. Blake smirked. Dumb lizard. I shot back. We laughed. Come on, let's have breakfast at Audit's Cafe. Wow, a cafe? Hey, wait up! I shouted and ran after him. Wow, he ran fast. For a Charmander. I raced after him on my 4 legs. My heart beating faster, and my lungs breathing heavier. I ended up winning our little race. Blake came to me panting like crazy. Well, you can run fast for a girl. He says. I could sense sarcasm in his voice. Very funny, Blake. We entered the cafe, and Blake sat on the seat next to the counter. Hey, Audette. Blake greeted a Swanna in front of him. It's been a while. Audette, the Swanna, also I'm saying their name right, smiled back and said, Hey, sweetie, what would you like to order? I'd like 2 bowls of ramen, please. Very well. That'll be 40 poke. Blake paid the food and walked towards me. I stared at him wide-eyed. Is she gonna be one of those protagonists that just loves to eat food? By the way, I am only gonna do 3 chapters per day or episode or whatever, because yeah, the only reason I'm doing 4 now is because the introduction and all that crud. What? You paid for me? Yeah? Why? Well, I promised to pay you back as soon as I have the money. Amy, no need to. Blake patted me on the back. Now, can I lead you to your seat, fair lady? Yes, you may, good sir. We laughed as we went to our seats, not caring if other Pokemon were staring at us, being noisy in the morning. So, like, these two are obviously in love, right? I can obviously sense a ship in here. Oh, shit, the ship! So, how old are you? Well, I'm already 16. 16? Blake blurted out. I'm still 15 and a half. That's alright, I giggled. I think he would still allow you to join the guild. You're right. I still can't believe a small Eevee like you is older than me. I laughed. I was older than him. Let's eat. Dang, I'm so hungry. I could eat a whole Wailord. I grabbed the spoon and started to scoop the contents by it. Blake just stared at me. You eat like a princess. You're really a human after all, he said. Hot Frenicious? I'm not gonna bother. I said, my voice muffled by the food. I swallowed the lump and went on. Also, princesses don't talk with their mouths full. You got me. Late dead? Can we rest for a while? I panted. It's been 4 hours and we didn't find a teammate yet. We can't give up yet, Blake huffed. Excuse me, sir? Blake asked. The samurai turned around. Would you care to join Team Alpha in the rescue team guild? Sorry, kid. I already have a job, he said before walking away. The Charmander heaved a sigh. I walked towards him. Sorry, I said, caressing his back. It's not your fault. Let's just go home. I started to pad along with him, starting to get used to walking on 4 legs. At least being a Pokemon isn't too bad. Still, I was wondering about my dream in this morning. Did Blake have a partner before me? Who's this Philly guy? Did he possibly have amnesia, causing him not to remember his best partner? A million questions starting to bug me. I groaned as my head started to get flustered. Get it together, Kate. Yes, I needed to connect the dots as soon as possible. What did the dream mean into all of this? And then I heard whispering. I could see a Tyro on the ground that's just a few meters away from us. Blake turned pale as if he were legendary. Stay here, he whispered. What's wrong? I asked, confused. Blake turned away without saying a word. Blake's point of view. Those guys again. I really wish they never hatched. I motioned the fox human to stay behind the tree while I went to face the Mon who was waiting for me. An evil grin plastered on his face. Look what we have here. Devin grinned. I saw Zora beside him. Looks like you made a new friend, Devin. I stuttered. You know the result. You know the rules, Devin growled. Hand it over. But do it, or else, he said as he gave me a cold stare that sent a shiver down my spine. Hand it. All right, I whined, and was about to hand him the poke when a fuzzy paw held mine. It was Kate's. Don't. Kate growled, giving me a glare. Devin and the others gave us a blank stare, and the fox finally looked at them and said, Let's get this over with. Kate started. Oh, I get it, Devin taunted. Is he your boyfriend or something? First, he's not my boyfriend. She spat the word boyfriend like poison. What's going on with her? And second, could you stop tormenting this poor guy? Let him go home, untouched. Nice try, miss. Devin laughed, like it's the funniest thing in the world. But you don't scare us in that little body of yours. Oh, like that of yours? Kate taunted. Kate! I screamed at her. Devin's smile crumbled into a scowl. And I slapped the fox on her face, hard. Kate's paws curled into a fist as she glared at the fighting. At the infernal fighting type. Jerk! She yelled and punched him in the face. Devin staggered on the grass, his floor, fainted. "What the hell?" the Zorro exclaimed. "How strong is she? Is she some kind of monster?" "Okay, no, take this!" The Growlithe snarled and used a flamethrower attack. "Kate, get!" I raced to the rescue, but it was too late. It hit Kate, and she just stood on her ground like nothing happened. "There's more where that came from," Kate hissed and used a swift on the Growlithe. He fainted instantly. Then she turned to the trembling Zorro. His face drowned with fear. Arceus, that Eevee can be scary like hell. "Please don't hurt me," the Zorro pleaded. He looked like a Mareep who's about to get served to a pack of Mightyena. Kate eyed him with piercing eyes, and the Mon fled away in a panic. She then looked at me, her anger slowly morphing away to concern. "Are you okay?" she asked. I just gave her a plain nod and slowly walked on the path that led to my home. "So, how do you like that?" "I did it! 1,570 words for today's chapter. Woohoo! And also, the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. This is actually really good. I love this so far. I hope that this goes well. And again, there will be 3 chapters per episode. An exception to this one, but I digress. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good time. Have a nice day. Peace.